Good afternoon, Simmers. This is your pilot, Quentin J. Parker, and we are at Northeast Philadelphia, my home airport. It's a cloudy day up and down the Mid-Atlantic corridor, and we're going to see just how cloudy it is from the 4 seats of the Piper Arrow 3. The pre-flight is complete. We're in good shape. We're fueled up. I'm going to remove these inlet covers and chocks and stow them. Okay, there we go. I'm now going to climb past my lovely co-pilot. Let's secure the door. I'm going to remove the control yoke so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to turn the fuel lever to left. This is my version of running my fingers up and down the fuses to make sure they're all in and nothing's popped. Battery and alternator, fuel pump, nav lights, rotating beacon, strobe lights are already on, and I'm engaged the taxi lights. Parking brake is set. Clear prop! Listening, and nothing. Standing on the brakes and slowly introducing fuel into combustion. Checking instruments. Cylinder head's good. Oil's coming up. Oil pressure's coming up. Gears down. And now that the engine is running, my lovely co-pilot, who has voiced a strong desire to be more than present and pretty, will manage the NAVCOM radios, copy down the ATIS, and input our GPS destination as Kilo Bravo India Delta, Block Island State.
2.6, altimeter 3010, arriving runway 0633, departing runway 0633. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Northeast Philadelphia, information November, 1840 Zulu special. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions scattered at 3,600. Temperature 16. 2.6. Altimeter 3010. Arriving runway 0633. Departing runway 0633. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Clear left, clear cowl, clear right. The parking brake. Moving forward, we're rolling. Brake check. Okay. There's somebody else coming in on runway 33. It looks heavy, so I'm going to let his vortices dissipate before I take off. The Block Island custom scenery was designed for X-Plane 12 by a simmer going by the handle, and I hope I'm pronouncing this properly, Gutenshmeis. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't care if that's how it's pronounced, because it sounds funnier this way. Gutenshmeis. He or she did an excellent job on Block Island. You'll see when we land. And they also have a scenery package for Farmingdale Airport. thought real hard about using the SR-22 for the mission, but it might actually be too fast for enjoying the scenery. So, Arrow 3 it is. Clear. Okay, approach end is clear. There he's. I have no idea why he's seated there, but okay.
A few moments later.
Alright, that's it. I'm not waiting any longer. Approach end is clear. We're rolling. He's still there. Approach end still clear. Oh, sweet. I don't know why he just didn't clear the runway, but alright, whatevs. Position and hold. Okay, I got a clear shot at the gauges. And we're developing takeoff power. That's good. And release.
Ah, you mother...
Ooh! I looked. I didn't see anything. See how you like it, knucklehead. Wheels are up. Block Island's 170 nautical miles to the northeast, straight line distance, and the trip is projected to be about 90 minutes. And that my lovely co-pilot has climbed into the cockpit with a grande double caramel macchiato does not bode well. Alright, flaps up. Keep climbing, keep climbing. Gear up. Alright, we're coming up on 500 feet AGL. Gonna turn on course. The lovely co-pilot is now going to engage the autopilot. We are on our way. Like I said, it's clouds up and down the northeast coast, way into Rhode Island. We're going to climb up to 9,000, try and get above them. I could have flown this VFR, but I didn't want to take the chance on being caught on top. So, got our IFR clearance all the way up to 9,000. Cloud coverage down here isn't too bad. Kind of spotty, but who knows what we'll encounter over the next 100-something miles. Better to play it smart. It is smooth as glass right now. Every flight should be this smooth. I could pop the seat back and catch a nap. It's that comfortable. going to do an initial lean. We are at cruise altitude. I'm going to set the prop to 2500 RPM, and I'm going to keep the throttle engaged full power to maintain 22 inches of manifold pressure. You can see the contrails of the high flyers, but there's actually a fair bit of traffic all around me. If I had left labels on, you'd see, but I always thought that was cheating. I'm trying to see if I can spot them with labels off. There's peak, and then I'm going to enrich at 50 degrees. My lovely co-pilot is making use of Flight Plan Go and our independent network connection to kind of back up the navigation system, checking our position against the GPS and what she can see as far as physical landmarks. We have no reason to get lost or bust anybody's airspace. In addition to that, she's serving as an extra set of eyes as far as spotting traffic that gets a little too close. A couple of things about this flight. We are running LiveTraffic. We're also running Visual XP. I spent time with both of them and not too shabby. Visual XP, really neat application. It's got some quirks, but not insurmountable. I'm not running any presets, dorking around with the settings, but what you're looking at right now is basically vanilla settings. We're south of JFK International. There it is. We're looking good. And there's Republic, one of my favorite airports. True airspeed. Is it far off from our ground speed? 80 something miles away. We're about halfway there. I'm letting Visual XP manage the weather, and I'm pretty sure I've got it on the shortest update interval. I want you guys to look and pay attention to how quickly clouds are developing. They're thickening right in front of you. I'm pretty sure that's an X-plane feature, but it does illustrate just how quickly you can fly into bad weather. If this was a VFR flight, I'd be trapped on top. What are you talking about? Are you serious? I specifically said pee before we go. I told you we were going to be in the air for 90 minutes. The lovely co-pilot and her Starbucks cup. Mocha double caramel macchiato, whatever the hell it is. And just as quickly as cloud coverage develops, it dissipates. Again, see, it's just melting away. I think maybe I need to change my weather update interval to something a little longer. I told her not to get the grande caramel macchiato, but did she listen to me? Nope. I can't be too hard on her because it's not like I haven't been in this position before myself. Being on a long trip with a 40-knot headwind, it can turn a quick hop into a long slog real easy. How did I handle it? Well, it's for situations like this that Little John pilot urinal comes in handy. I will not confirm or deny whether or not I've owned or used said product. I will say that it's $12.95 at Sporty's Pilot Shop, and the Lady J adapter is $8.99. So, do with that information what thou wilt. Finally use Have a tab. Get some information. Alright, this matches my pre-flight, but I'm not sure about this weather report. I should probably double check that frame count, but it feels about right. Lady, don't give me the "are we there yet" look. Nope, we are not landing at the Hamptons. It just sounds like the landing fee is going to be an arm and a leg. No, not doing it. We're about 20 minutes out, so I'm going to begin my descent down to 2000, where we can set up our approach. If the weather holds, I can cancel IFR and perform a visual. Don't need to get all crazy with block islands, RNAV, and VOR approaches. So it's just dawned on me that the lovely co-pilot here has not been given a name. If you guys have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. But looking at her ponytail, I kind of want to call her Hike. Nope. Hold it in. Don't give me that look. Hold it in. So there have been a few big moves in flight simulation. Flight Sim 2024. There's a bomb that nobody was expecting to be dropped. The trailer that they dropped, this looks like fire. Flight Sim is actually looks like it's coming closer to DCS. The one that interests me is Working Title Simulations is working on and completely overhauled and redone SR22T G6 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It looks like the bulk of their work is with avionics, although they did publish a mod for the Citation CJ4. Their avionics include G1000, G1000 NXI, the G3000, the G5000, the G3X, and the GNS 430 and 530. It looks like they do pretty good work, so I am intrigued. They've only released screenshots of the MFD and PFD of the SR22, but it looks legit. So if they can get everything else, including the parachute, that'd be great. I'm looking forward to this. If it's done right, wow. You guys can probably look forward to seeing a bit more serious content in a Microsoft Flight Simulator format. Saying goodbye to the bland, generic, boring, ghetto SR22 that shipped with Flight Sim. Could it be? Dare I dream? Stay tuned. X-Plane 12.0.8 is still beta testing. It might actually be released by the time this video comes out. It's supposed to have some interesting capabilities. However, what I'm looking forward to are the purported landing gear physics improvements. Wheel inertia, weld modeling, ABS revisions. All I care about is that there's some code in there that improves overall ground handling. As you saw on rollout, I'm still swerving. There's my other favorite New York airport, Montauk. Custom scenery by Skytitude. Let's see if I can make out anything from this altitude. And nope. But Montauk marks the home stretch. Next stop, Block Island. If we go a little further, we can go to Martha's Vineyard. But first, let's see what's going on.
Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions. View at 2,000. View at 33,500. Temperature 13.7. Altimeter 2999er. Automated weather observation. Block Island State. Wind 120 degrees at 6 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions. View at 2,100. View at 33,500. Temperature 12.6. Altimeter 2999er.
Alright, let's 29er. I could probably just set it to 30 inches of mercury. Yeah, this whole trip could have been flown VFR, but I'm glad I wanted to be safe instead. And it didn't hurt us at all in terms of time. On the hardware front, still patiently waiting for the Honeycomb Charlie Rudder pedals. Meanwhile, I've kind of had my eye on the Octavi IFR1 controller. If you haven't seen it, it's a small, flat base plate with a slew of buttons and a dual-axis rotary knob. And it allows you to control input into your nav and comm radios, your FMS, your autopilot, your transponder, all that stuff. And I gotta say, I'm intrigued. Gear down. Turning right base for runway 10. Turning final for runway 10. Flaps 10. Flaps 25. Lady, you better hope I don't have to go around. Flaps 40. Okay, I'm kind of high, which means I'm coming in a little steep, but my approach speed is good. Last thing I want to do on a 2,500-foot runway is come in hot or float. We're lined up. Bleed it off. Bleed it off. Not too bad. Action replay. Drone kid. Operating out of a 5,000-foot runway spoils you. Clear the runway. Flaps are up. And proceeding to parking. Get some air in here. All right, all right, all right. Hold your horses. We're almost there. Almost there. Not a PC-12 or TBM in sight, but we have these jets here whose landing distances are basically the entire runway. Not sure what's going on here. All right, this is what we're doing. I'm going to stop here, let you out. You go inside the FBO, handle your business. I'll go park the plane. Take your damn coffee cup with you. Damn cockpit smells like Starbucks now. All right, let's park by the Skyhawk. And anybody who knows how I feel about high wings, all right, just know I'll behave myself. Left wheel's having a little trouble with the soft grass. We'll power through. line up our wings. And I think that does it. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm calling that good. All right. Engine out. Parking brake set. Ears are popping. Fuel off. Fuel pump off. Let's just go right down the line. Leave strobes up. Power out. And we're done. All right. Let me get the chocks in the inlet cover. And apply them thusly. Okay, locked up. Okay, from the top. A lot was going on with this flight visually, and it really helped me to engage with it fully. You can see for yourself that the scenery modeling on Block Island by Gutenshmeis. It's A+, 5 stars, no notes. Easy on the eyes, easy on the frames. Visual XP has a lot going on with it, and it's going to take me a while to really get a handle on what its capabilities are. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm finding that LiveTraffic is a great solution if you want the dynamic of flying with other real-world simmers, but don't want to talk to anybody. I had fun on this flight, despite being rear-ended early on, dying on the runway. I hope you guys had fun with this flight too. This has been your pilot, Quentin J. Parker. I will catch up with y'all laters. I'm out. Be good to each other. See ya.